by virtue of the powers conferred upon me as Vice Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I hereby constitute this congregation for the conferring of degrees and for the awarding of diplomas. May I invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to take your seats.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Chancellor, let me start by greeting you this morning. And I realized then when I greeted, only one person responded, and that's the person next to me. Maybe I spoke too softly. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
That's better. Thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, once again, I wish to welcome you to this ceremony this morning, the fifth one in a series of 9 graduation ceremonies this week. And today we have a ceremony, a joint ceremony for the faculties of law and the faculty of health sciences. But let me first start by greeting the graduands themselves. On my left, in front of me. Greetings, everyone. Molweni, Dumelang, Legai. Hey. Thank you very much. Let me greet also friends, families, siblings, partners, donors, supporters, relatives, neighbors, and everyone else on the other side. Good morning and welcome to Fort Hare. I also want to greet my colleagues and the lecturers, the professors sitting here in the procession, to greet the deans of faculty here in blue and gray, to greet my colleagues, the deputy vice chancellors, the registrar, and to greet also the members of the Student Representative Council. The president and the secretary general are sitting at the far end in front in the procession. And of course, I also want to greet Mrs. Maronga from Zimbabwe, from the Presidential Scholarship Program in the Office of the President in Zimbabwe. They fund a number of students from Zimbabwe who are studying here at Fort Hare, and many of them are graduating today in law in particular, and yesterday management and commerce. I also want to greet everyone else who's listening. The event is live streaming, and for those who miss parts of it, you can always see it on YouTube. If you want to see past ceremonies the last 2 days, you can still access them and see them there. And of course, we come from those 2 days highly energized. I mean, I always say every graduation ceremony brings its own surprises. And yet again, these last 2 days were so surprises. But the one that stands out in my mind is that of a father. Is that of a father whose daughter was graduating and who started doing push-ups in the aisle, and then went to the landing just at the bottom there and did 4 further push-ups, like really fit man, very fit. And as soon as the daughter was there, grabbed the daughter and carried her all the way towards the photographers and the certificates. It was a lovely sight to behold. And I wish every father can do that as well. I know the mothers always do. Don't blame me if you try your push-ups and it doesn't work out, right? So don't blame me, don't blame the university. Mr. Chancellor, once again, it's always a beautiful moment when we have graduation. It's a moment of celebration, of joy, of smiles, of things that are unusual, and so on, always decent, always nice, always funny, but also very serious, because every family has invested a lot of time, a lot of love, a lot of money, and a lot of everything else on the people who are graduating today. So once again, let's give a round of applause, a warm one, to these graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I wish I could walk you through the statistics of their whole week. Unfortunately, time does not permit. But let me tell you this. We are graduating 2,787 people this week from Monday to Friday. 2,787. But the important thing is this. More than two-thirds, and that is 67% of those are women. Two-thirds, 67% are women. And you'll see it in every graduation ceremony. And likewise, we just looked at, please gentlemen, you don't have to hear this one. We also looked at performance and used cum laude as a proxy. And if you look at the number of cum laude, again, more than two-thirds are women. Distinctions, that is, more than two-thirds. I know this will get the men very competitive so that they can swing the statistic next time, but only next time, not this time. Thank you very much. And we're graduating, as I said, at all levels. We're graduating at all levels. Undergraduate, which is first degree, diplomas and certificates, honors, masters, and doctoral candidates. And that is throughout the week. And so that is as far as I want to go with statistics. I wish I could go more and tell you about these people and who they are. But Mr. Chancellor, today, rather this week and this season, I've decided I'm not going to talk about the university, where we are. A lot of it is out in the media, but you've got to be very discerning to understand what's going on at this university, because the media gets it wrong every time. They get it wrong every time. And I could have spent time explaining and talking about those people who are in jail. There are people in jail, yes, we're getting them to jail. There's no mistake about that one. I could tell you about that and why they're in jail. And if more continue down that path, they'll end up more in jail. So I could talk about that. But I'm not going to talk about that today. I could also talk about what we're doing in terms of other projects. I could talk about some of our infrastructure, exciting infrastructure projects. But the one I will mention only, the one that I'll mention is the infrastructure project on water, the water project in Alice. Now, we do not run the water treatment works in Alice. The municipality of Amatole, as well as the board, Amatole Water Board, they run that water works. But in a very interesting and kind of complicated way, we ended up having to upgrade that water works as a university for 60 million rand, and it will be commissioned and completed beginning of next month. By the beginning of May, which will double the capacity, which will, for once and for all, put an end to water supply interruptions. And we're going to be launching that project here in Alice. I could tell you more about projects like that, but again, this week I've decided that I want to focus on the students. I want to focus on the people that we train. And I want to pay special tribute to all of them collectively, but I also want to acknowledge, and please bear with me this time. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not give you a speech. I'm going to acknowledge them by category and some of the things that they do, both in terms of academics, in terms of athletics, in terms of resilience, having gone through difficult times and all of that. Let me begin then by talking about the youngest graduate. You would have seen it. It was in the paper already. That's probably one of the few things that the local newspaper got right this week. The only thing that they got right this week was the story of Owam Ngondo. Owam Ngondo is doing a degree, Bachelor of Agriculture in Agricultural Economics. She's 19 years old. She'll be graduating on Friday. You better give a round of applause to that. And I've followed, people are debating, how could she complete a degree at 19? She only turns 20 in June, this coming June. She's 19. Well, first of all, she started early. Secondly, there must be something very special. She must be very, very intelligent. It's not, they don't make them like that easily. So there's something very special, and we're very proud to have been the institution of choice for OWAM, and we congratulate her very warmly at 19 years of age. The second one, to go to the other end of the spectrum, is the most senior person to graduate this season. And that happened on Monday. Mr. Phumelele Vani came and collected his postgraduate diploma in higher education and training. And he is 68 years old. 68 years old. Okay? So I'm going to put a challenge. I can see there's rumbles on that side. I'm going to put a challenge on all the people sitting on those two columns at the far end to say applications open in May and they close only at the end of October. So the challenge is now. Go do it. You can still do it. If you're not yet 68, even better. But if you're 68, 70, it's fine. Age is just a number. Thank you very much. And then there are several others, and I'm not going to mention all of them because there are way too many. There is also, I should mention, in the case that applies here, and I'm going to ask them to stand, there's a cohort, or rather the first cohort of speech-language therapists, speech-language pathology graduates from health sciences. They're all here graduating. This is the first cohort. Speech-language therapy people, these ones. Yeah, while they're standing, this is very, very important. There's a group, there are 13 of them that are graduating today. Maybe others are still outside. They've gone through the program. They're graduating today. They will be registered soon after this occasion. And they are the first group in the country to graduate in speech-language pathology, specializing in an African language. Specializing, in other words, speech-language pathology professionals in the country are trained to assist people whose language is English or Afrikaans. And for once, these ones will deal with this population in this country, this population in this province. And so we're very, very proud. I also just want to say that, again, something that the media got wrong about this program. There's a whole lot of things written about the media and so on. And of course, as we do these days, we just ignored them and did what we did, kept our focus, and here they are. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much. And then there's, I will go to several of these stories. I'm going to skip because I'm mindful of the time. There's a young woman who had an unfortunate incident, a fall from a building. And that incident left the young woman paralyzed from the waist down, to the extent that she's now wheelchair bound. So she needed the assistance of a social worker, the assistance of our disability unit. And this week, on Thursday, tomorrow, she's coming to graduate with a Bachelor of Social Work. And yet another tragic case, which is worth mentioning. I'm skipping some as I go. but a former train driver from Emajwageni, here in Alice, who was employed as a train driver in Cape Town, decided to change course, leave the train driving, came and enrolled at Fort Hare, but in the first year, he was hit by a major stroke that left them in hospital for many months. And, but he came back. After recovery and rehabilitation, he came back. And now at 43 years old, he will tomorrow again be graduating a Bachelor of Social Science in Human Settlement. And again, I was telling the group, or rather the sessions yesterday, about Leanne Mudzamba, postgraduate diploma in accounting, who upon application applied for a first job at Deloitte in London and got it first time. She couldn't even make it for the grad because she's out in London doing her articles in accounting. Again, that's where the Fort Hare degree can take you. Also another case yesterday, Mr. Mpumelelo Pinini, who's a security guard in the gallery here on campus in Alice, graduated in 1989, wanted to continue. The finances did not permit, so he waited. But in 2017, he decided he was going to wait no more. He enrolled and graduated with a degree in public administration in 2021. And then yesterday, he came back for honors, and yesterday, he came back to graduate his honors in public administration at age 53, Again, I want to skip a few, and I want now to recognize members of the Student Representative Council. You know, there was a time when if Student Representative Council, you could sit it out for 15 years, you know, leading the students 15 years, degreeing a pool, 15 years, you know, degree pool, my seeds, so just to recognize 5 members of the Student Representative Council, and those who are here, I'm going to ask them to stand if they're in here already. Bandile Fagu. Bandil. Yes, Bandil. While you stand, Bandil. First of all, congratulations. Bandil is a member of the current Student Representative Council. He's the Deputy Secretary General of the SRC, the current one, as I said, and he's here to graduate his LLB this morning. Congratulations, Mr. Gas. And then Makubel. Where's Makubel? Okay, Onikwa Ntigelelo Makubela, also a member of the SRC. He's the chairperson of the SRC, or as we call him, premier of the SRC in East London campus. He's also here this morning to graduate a Bachelor of Laws. And once again, Makwela is never missing from meetings with us when we have a meeting. I'm surprised he's not here this morning, but I'm sure he will join us when we open the doors. Once again, congratulations to Makubela. And then there are others 3 others who graduating other programs. Nogwanda Hlongwa, who is the Gender and Transformation Officer in Alice, graduates a BA, Social Science Humanities. So Mila Sipata, Campus SRC Projects and Entertainment Officer in Alice, graduated on Monday with a B.Ed, Bachelor of Education. And finally, on Friday, Apelele Kalagatla, Deputy President of the SRC, will graduate with a BSc in Computer Science. That's the SRC. But I want to then acknowledge a number of other people. And this week, I want to focus to shine the light on our sports and athletics and other extramural kind of prominent performers who are graduating. Once again, please bear with me. It happens once in a lifetime that people get acknowledged in this way. And here at Fort Hare, running the university means you have to balance, you have to acknowledge people, you have to do all sorts of things and acknowledge the good that they do. And so this is the only opportunity that we get to acknowledge them. And I want to acknowledge several students, and I'm going to move very fast through my list, and some of them are in the room. I would like them to stand if they're here. And I'm going to do it by code, sports code, or area of athletics. Bonke Nxiwa, education, football on Monday. Ubele Nxuka, football, Bachelor of Communication. Atenkosi Jezi, postgraduate certificate in education, football. Sinobo Mkapase, football, postgraduate certificate in education. We have a very, very tough and very strong, highly competitive women's rugby team, which is playing on Friday. I'll tell you a little bit more about that, especially if there's a member here graduating. And several of them graduated education on Monday. That was Tabile Krezula from, we call them Baby Blues, the women's team, rugby team. Asema Mseswa, same. Magazi Wembambane, the same. Siamtanda Nyembezi, the same. Sinokolo Ngwalangwala, same. Sinovuyo Kongo, same. But that one got, Sinokolo Ngwalangwala, human development, honors in development studies. Sinovuyo Kongo, public administration. Kamveliche Fakela, who's the captain of the men's rugby team, Lumage Blues, that's the nickname, graduated education on Monday. Merlin Duplessis, also men's rugby, graduated on Monday. Human movement science, Zanele Toto is here. Zanele here? No. Human movement science, not here, but is graduating, also Baby Blues. Yes, Sivuyise Kumakomazi, postgraduate diploma in archives and record management tomorrow, also women's rugby. Wanga Mtulo, now Wanga graduated yesterday with a BCom, and he plays both cricket and rugby. Akona Namba, Bachelor of Commerce, also cricket, honors. Ambeso Makaula, Bachelor of Science, Agriculture, ladies football. Anele Gumayo, Bachelor of Science, Karate. Andle Fagu, Education, Karate. Fuele Tutlabiso, Volleyball, Education. Kanya Madigizela, Education, Volleyball. Kaya Kunkotla, Human Movement Science, Human Settlement, honors, Volleyball. Lanzola Dawedi, Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Volleyball. Azola Kageleshe, Boxing, Commerce. Mbumelelo Bokweni, Fine Arts, Boxing. Zintle Pangalele, BSc, Boxing. Sbonelo Njungwini, Bachelor of Science, Boxing. Snovuyom Now, Bachelor of Commerce, Karate. Kwanele Mlandu, Bachelor of Science, Karate. Cyril Mpatwe, Bachelor of Science, Women's Rugby, Baby Blues. Apuesi Loi, Baby Blues, BCom. Sanele Lamba, Bachelor of Social Science, Karate. Nkamohang Sitoi, Bachelor of Social Science, Karate. Sebulela Fagu, Karate, Education. And then Bachelor of Social Science is Ovayo Jauge, Chess. Lele Tutlaba, Bachelor of Science, Karate. Public Admin, the following. Alungile Koni, Table Tennis. Apelele Faneko, Athletics. Lumisa Bugwayo, Athletics. Kola Sekaula, Athletics. That's Public Admin. Human Movement Science, Kringi Ngotyana, is he here? No? Not yet. Okay. Kringi Ngotyana, Human Movement Science, Rugby, Baby Blues. Butlebe to September, Social Work, Baby Blues. Walter Benjamin, Human Movement Science, Baby Blues. Here? No? Okay. Edwin Numalo, Fine Arts, Baby Blues. Aseko Jaha, Bachelor of Commerce, Law. Bachelor of Commerce, Law. Here? LLB? No. Okay, that is Sekojaha Rowing, the UFH Rowing Club. Lisa Kanya Menze, Fine Arts Judo. Kanya Belu, Bachelor of Arts Judo. Zintle Bota, Commerce, Netball. Anati Moni, Commerce, Netball. Simpumziwe, September, Commerce, Netball. Now, Mr. Chancellor, I want to move to the last set of acknowledgements that I want to do. And these are very important, and I know these people will be in the room as well. Now, as part of the training for lawyers, there's something called the moot court. Moot court is a very important process, part of the training, part of the apprenticeship that you have to go through as a lawyer in training. As a matter of fact, I am aware, don't ask me how I know, that the Chancellor in his early days, in his younger days, back in 1985, was part of a team, a successful moot court team from the then University of Transkei that went to compete at the African level in 1988. 1993. He was not much young. He was not as young as this, but 1993, he went to compete, and at the African level, there were two of them. The competition was either in Zimbabwe or Zambia. So it's something that's very, very important. Every lawyer that has to go through. And if you go through the provincial, or rather the institutional, the provincial, the national, beyond the national, then you know you're serious. So I want to acknowledge there are 5 moot court kind of competitions that I want to highlight. And I'm going to ask each one, or the two, to stand. I want to ask, first of all, Ms. Favor Kanbi and Mr. Nyameko Badi, LLB. They are here. Yeah, those two. Yeah, while you're standing. Now, these two participated in the Christoph Haynes African Human Rights Moot Court competition. Now, that competition took place from the 3rd to the 9th of September last year, 2023, as the largest gathering of students, academics, and judges around Africa's human rights theme. This annual event is open to all law faculties in Africa whose top students argue a hypothetical human rights case as if they were before the African Court on Human and People's Rights. In 2023, the competition was hosted by the Faculty of Law, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, Ghana. Dr. Ndlovu, a lecturer, and Professor Van Koller, also a lecturer there, assisted the teams with their preparations. And Professor Koller accompanied the students to Kumasi in Ghana. The team did exceptionally well with their heads of arguments and were ranked 7 out of 47 law schools in the continent. And number 3 in all South African law schools. Number 3. And overall, the team was ranked number 10 out of 35 schools on the continent. Congratulations, a double congratulations for you. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. The second moot court competition is the Philip Jessup International Law Moot Court competition, which sat in New York in the USA last year. The 2023 competition occurred on the 4th and the 5th of March last year, 2023. It concerned the interpretation of a peace treaty, deadly attacks in allegedly occupied territory, unilateral economic sanctions, and the legal consequences of properly disposing of hazardous waste. The Jessup involved 3,000 law students from 700 law schools in 100 countries. The Jessup also utilized the services of 1,500 legal professionals as judges. The students were assisted by Dr. Ndlovu and Professor Van Koller, who also acted as judges in the for competitions in the past. Once again, I want to ask Mr. Olwasin Lambo and Nomatamsa Ngomoyo to stand. Right. This must be Mr. Lambo, right? Okay, Nomatamsa, I'm sure he's still outside. Right, congratulations, double congratulations for you participating in the international competition and for graduating today. Well done. The third mood competition is the Nelson Mandela World Human Rights Moot Court Competition. This one held in Geneva, Switzerland. The faculty competed this World Human Rights Moot Court Competition from the 20th to the 27th of May last year. The faculty was represented by Noguyola Aba and Masande Kumba. Baba. Right. So you must be Noguyola, right? Masande must be outside still. Yes. So please stand so long. It was represented by these two. They were assisted by, once again, by Dr. Ndlovu, who also acted as a judge in the preliminary rounds of the competition. The World Moot Court is open to undergraduate and master's students from all universities across the world. And these were the two participants, once again, to get it. It's not everyone who gets to that level. Congratulations for participation at the court in Geneva, as well as for graduating this morning. Thank you very much. The fourth one, and just two more to go, and then I'll finish. The fourth one is the Manfred Laux Space Moot Court in Azerbaijan. The Manfred Laux Space Moot Court competition was held from the 10th to the 12th of May 2023. During the African regional rounds, Advocate Seti, who should be here, is a lecturer, and Dr. Ndlovu assisted the students, and the students are Andiswa Ntogozo Butelezi, that one, you stand, as well as previous patients Mufanganzira. She's not here, still outside, okay. While you stand, Andiswa, it's organized by the European Space Agency and the International Institute of Space Law. The competition allows students to engage with and delve into public international law and the law of outer space. It is the most prestigious moot competition of its kind. Once again, not everyone gets there. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Congratulations for getting to that level, and congratulations for graduating. The fifth one is the Center for Applied Legal Studies Moot Court at WITS. The faculty competed again at this Moot Court at CALS, 22 to 23 March 2023. Our students performed exceptionally well in previous Moot Courts of this kind at WITS, at CALS, making it into the semi-finals 3 times, including the recently concluded 2024 competition, recently concluded this year, where we had the best heads of argument and the best oralist, with one of the participants winning the best oralist. Dr. Ndlovu and Professor Van Kola assisted the students. The following teams competed and made it into the last 16 out of 230 teams in about 600 participants. And those are, I'm going to ask them to stand, Asemahle Dabane. Yes, Asemahle, stand. Asanda Mbofana. Asanda, yes. Nyameko Padi. Yes, Nyameko, thank you very much. And Favor Funke Akanbi. Yes, that's, oh, you're coming for the second time, the two of you. Yes, thank you very much. And once again, this is not easy. You can see the number, the competition is stiff, and the numbers are huge, the number of institutions, the number of participants. Once again, congratulations to all of you, and well done, and well done. We know we'll get far. I know in the future I will need a lawyer, so I know I'm in distinguished company. Thank you very much, and congratulations. And finally, And finally, there's a prestigious travel bursary called the Abe Bailey Travel Bursary. The Abe Bailey Travel. One thing that's distinctive since my arrival at Fort Hare is that the majority of students who have won it are law students. It's always, there's something about the law faculty, something that they're doing right to get their students, because it's a highly, highly competitive kind of travel bursary. You get money to travel. You travel all the way, I think there's Ethiopia and then London, okay, or the UK. So then it's very, very important. And for this year selected, 2023, sorry, Mulalo Zialwa is here? Yes, Mulalo Zialwa, and is the winner, was the winner 2023. Have you been already? You've been. It was good, right? Better than anything. Yes, thank you very much and congratulations once again. Mr. Chancellor, I just thought that it's very important that I spend time and instead of going through a speech which might go over the heads of people here, because people are here to be happy, to be acknowledged, to celebrate, I thought I'll focus on our students, because that's what is important. And then as a final thing, Mr. Chancellor, I want to give up some of my speaking minutes to another special student of ours, who is now going to perform a very important item. She's going to perform a very important item. And there's two of them. I'm not going to introduce the other one. She's not here today. I think she's writing an exam. So this morning, I'm going to introduce yet again, to those who were here before, Ms. Avuyisiwe Mafuta. Now, Ms. Avuyisiwe Mafuta is a guitarist. She plays a guitar. And her name, her nickname or stage name is V. Nkosikazi. V. Nkosikazi. So V is a third-year fine arts student. She's not studying music. She's doing fine arts. Okay? She's a soul music recording artist and a songwriter. She was born in Ngeleni, Hluleka. That's where she's from Hluleka. And she grew up being interested in writing, singing, doing poetry, performing at numerous kind of events at school and other occasions. She's very passionate about writing and telling stories, her stories. She's got stories to tell. And she's been inspired by many other people, including Thandiso Mazwai. She's started performing at art galleries and at church and other events, and of course got a lot of encouragement and support from her community back in Ngeleni. And then, of course, she's now here. She's performed well. I had the fortune of meeting her at one event we had on campus, and I said that I would like her to come and sing for our Chancellor at graduation. And that's what she's going to do now. So I've given up some of my speaking minutes so that she can perform an item or two. And please give V a big round of applause as she steps up to the stage. And thank you very much, and congratulations to the graduates. Right, that is V. Another round of applause.
Ondimile eskangeni nangamathunzi eyozimele nabubumnyama izulu liyezisa ndingatshona phi funa uzime qithelo ndiyazazi nomoyeni bhudlile mvula mayine eyintsikelelo ngomso fika uze nako ukukhanya ngomso fika uze nayo impumelelo ngomso fika uze nayo impumelelo ngomso Dicho esobu Africa, dicho esi mesa, dicho esobu Africa, dicho esi mesa. Dicho esobu Africa, dicho esi mesa, dicho esobu Africa, dicho esi mesa. Khuthaze situ boma bumanga simpiwe dangethi thembalimbi andinalo thandiswa mazwa ethi yena ndicelieza ivuzi phokazi ethungwa mamatyala zonke dikane sithi yena nomnyange Zolani eti tupi tupi Tamakuni eti uyingosazana Amifaku ati indringawe Dicho esobu Africa Dicho esi mesa Nditsha esobu Afrika, nditsha simamisa.
Honored guests, we shall now proceed with the awarding of qualifications. I request the candidates to take up their positions, whereupon I shall then call upon the Dean of the faculty to present the candidates for the various qualifications.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Nursing on the listed candidate.
I hereby confer the degree.
Oke Rebecca Alowuson. Title of the thesis, Effectiveness of Ready for Breastfeeding Program as an Intervention Strategy to Strengthen Optimal Breastfeeding Support Among Mothers in Ekiti State, Nigeria, a randomized controlled trial. Supervisor, Professor D.T. Goon, Co-Supervisor, Dr. N.N. Kutu. Well done, congratulations. Now you go to the Chancellor to the cat.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws on the listed candidate.
I hereby confer the degree.
Skosana Jacob, the title of the thesis, Rationalization of Magisterial Districts to Transform the Judiciary and Widen Access to Justice under the Republic of South Africa Constitution of 1996. The supervisor, Professor N.S. Rembe.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Masters of Health Sciences in Human Movement Science, cum laude, on the listed candidates. Thank you.
I hereby
Jadisweni Apiwe.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Master of Laws in Competition Regulations on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Moleya Dzivuo Ishmael. Ngube Future. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to award the postgraduate diploma in human rights on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Bacela Xoliswa Brenda. Kubeka Millicent Lindokuhle, Nkohla Siphokuhle Wendy, Nyanga Sibahle, Khubu Sivenati, Zia Cikizwa, Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Law on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree
Desi Anesipo,
well done.
Duna Bulelwa Sisanda, Jaha Aseko, Mnawo Sinovuyo,
Congrats.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Health Sciences in Human Movement Science on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree
Bandezi Sukanya Pearl,
well done.
Galeni Sesetu,
Darlene, well done.
Daniso Asamachle,
Semato, well done.
Gwai Lukona,
Well done.
James Ayemkele,
Well done.
James Nwabisa Elisha,
Well done.
Jaha Mishlali Nicole,
Well done.
Joseph Sipinkosi,
Well done.
Matlebe Iviwe, Mahwa Lelita Kanyesile.
Well done.
Makamba Anavuyo.
I know. Well done.
Makatini Fikilepi.
Well done.
Manaba Savela.
Well done.
Mapatra Amanda.
Congratulations.
Mfisi Ngazimlo Natasha Kakamba.
Well done.
Mlungu Imechle Nontombi.
Well done.
Mseswa Lumka Nancy.
Well done.
Mtitendaba Ongezwa.
Well done.
Mzini Nkwalisa.
Well done.
Nonchia Sanelisiwe.
Well done.
Puza Nikita Anasipo.
Well done.
Satroy Sisanda.
Well done. Sorry.
Sekamane Atihang. Sigojo Iviwe.
Well done.
September Sapakazi.
Well done.
Sirata no Likwa.
Well done.
Sio Numandla.
Well done.
Tonsi Lebuhang.
Well done.
Vete Sandile Morgan.
Congratulations.
Voi Mpumulelo.
Well done.
Wali Yonwaba.
Well done.
Olo Nolwazi.
Well done.
Zamla Anganati.
Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Laws on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Akanbi Favor Funke.
Well done.
Badi Nyameko.
Well done.
Bukula Tembelihle.
Well done.
Buthelezi Nontokozo Andiswa.
Well done.
Changa Chirere Shalin Tatenda. Chari Chantel Tatenda.
Well done.
Dabane Asemahle.
Well done.
Dinwayo Chuma.
Well done.
Zialwa Mulalo.
Well done.
Faku Princess.
Well done. Oh,
Faku Sivuyile Bandile.
well done.
Kala Zweletu.
Well done.
Gamlana Siphosethu Natasha.
Well done.
Gwayise Siphosethu.
Well done.
Gwegu Linda.
Well done.
Aba Nakuyola.
Well done.
Hlakanyane Mosuli.
Well done.
Hlamvana Olwethu.
Well done.
Jackson Anita.
Well done.
Koti Atenkosi. Kulu Avuyonke.
Well done.
Kwambana Sisipho. Kwababa Sisipho.
Well done, Sisipho.
Lambo Oluwasin Tosin.
Well done, sir.
Langa Aluluto.
Well done.
Machi Aseza.
Yes. Well done.
Maciko Hluma.
Well done.
Madikane Olwethu Brian.
Well done.
Magula Sandile.
Well done.
Majoro Elihle.
Well done.
Majova Sihle.
Well done.
Malchas Nkosana Priscilla. Manganyelwa Simangele. Manxusa Bheki,
Hey, hey, Magnus. You. Awufuni ku-
Manyathela Anelisiwe,
Well done.
Maqhubela Onikwa Ntsikelelo,
Well done.
Masinda Siyambonga,
Siyambonga. Well done.
Mathinjwa Babalo Siza, Matyholo Afikile, Mbotho Sinoxolo,
Well done.
Mbhoxo Thandikaya Merriman,
Well done.
Mbunga Philela,
Well done.
Nkazulwa Namhla,
Well done.
Mela Asiphendule, Mini Anati, Mlonyeni Abongile, Mnyayiza Mandiluve,
Well done.
Moyo Nomathamsanqa Alice,
Well done.
Mpofana Asanda,
Hey.
Mqikela Mihle, Msibi Pamela, Mxhosa Emihle,
Well done.
Ndabambi Anako,
Well done.
Dlumbini Anelisiwe,
Well done.
Ngakoshe Gobisa,
Well done.
Ngubevana Camago Luvo,
Well done.
Nika Lonwabo,
Well done. Don't cry.
Nohashe Sandisiwe,
Well done.
Nozaza Anelisiwe, Mwemesha Lihle,
Well done.
Tengento Mihlali, Nhlauzana Zawadi Gift,
Well done.
Nsali Luxolo,
Well done.
Ntshona Mihlalikazi,
Well done.
Nyezi Oscar,
Well done.
Pothelwa Lusanda,
Well done.
Qulu Zizibele,
Well done.
Qumba Masande,
Well done.
Sambakanya Amahle,
Well done.
Shabalala Sifundo Linda. Sigu Zisanda.
Well done.
Siklimba Mtabiseng Selina.
Well done.
Skosana Kamogelo Paulina. Sodlula Siyolise. Sokutu Ziphozihle. Somgyala Aluluvo.
Well done.
Tose Monde Vincent.
Well done.
Chuche Nosipiwe.
Well done.
Tuswa Mihle.
Well done.
Vakele Yenela.
Well done.
Xaba Siviwe Sinoforia.
Well done.
Xashe Siphokuhle.
Well done.
Zililo Sweetness Mondekazi.
On phone. Well done.
The Nurses Pledge. The Nurses Pledge symbolizes the dedication and responsibility of nurses in providing high-quality health care, maintaining patient dignity, and upholding ethical standards. To lead the candidates, I now call on Mr. Dalashe to join me on stage.
Thank you, Prof. May you please stand? Oh. May you please repeat after me as I take you through the pledge? I'm sorry. This one. I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with conscience. I will maintain, by all the means in my power, the honor and the noble tradition of my profession. The total health of my patients will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you. You may be seated.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Nursing on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Kakata Ako. Selo Nomakepo. The Hippocratic Oath is one of the oldest binded texts, and while it has been updated throughout the years, we would now like to ask Ms. Christensen to lead our candidates through the Hippocratic Oath, where they pledge that they will conduct themselves according to the ethics of the medical profession.
Can the speech language therapy students please stand? Within my capacity as a speech and language therapist, I now lead us into our pledge. I hereby pledge. I will conduct myself in the highest ethical standards appropriate to the dignity of the speech language pathology profession. I will practice my profession to the best of my ability for the safety and well-being of the patients and communities entrusted to my care and even under threat. I will not permit considerations of age, gender, race, religion, ethnic origin, sexual orientation, disease, disability, or any other factor to adversely affect the care I give to my patients. I will judiciously protect and respect the patient's right to privacy and maintain all patient information in the strictest confidence, including the privacy of patients present or past, living or deceased. I will commit myself to lifelong learning and always strive to improve my knowledge and my skills to the benefit of the patients entrusted to my care. I will value research and be guided in its conduct by the highest ethical standards. I will uphold the name of my university at all times and endeavor to promote its mission. I make these promises solemnly, freely, upon my honor. Thank you so much, students. Now, colleagues.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the greatest honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science in Speech, Language and Pathology on the listed candidates.
I hereby confer the degree.
Bujana Nankomso. Dlamini Samkelisiwe Precious.
Well done.
Flynn Ashley Mordy. Kotelana Sinelehle. Mabuno Misa.
Well done.
Makamu Injitelo Renee.
Well done.
Maki Siwangiwe.
Congratulations.
Manchechevu Isetu.
Well done.
Ndiose Kalipa.
Well done.
Mfeketu Sipesihle.
Knee. Well done.
Ndamase Lona.
Well done.
Paule Sizipo.
Congratulations.
Godiana Sandasiwe.
Neil. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to award the Diploma in Local Government Law and Administration on the listed candidates.
I hereby award the diploma.
Dibie Victoria Elisa. Morake Enris Molife. Mvala Majola Deliwe Sina. Singana Weaver. Snowbolo Daphne Nolutando. Twalinga Buyelwa Olga. Chaya Awonele.
Good morning. Please take your seats. We are almost at the end of our ceremony. Please take your seats. Please do not leave the room. We are almost concluding, and we would like to allow the Chancellor to close the ceremony. So good morning to all of you. I also want to recognize all those who are watching this ceremony online. It's really a great honor and a privilege for me as Deputy Vice Chancellor for Teaching and Learning to do the vote of thanks. I'm Professor Renuka Vithal, and I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Teaching and Learning and also Professor in the Faculty of Education. So this wonderful morning for the graduates of the Faculty of Law and the Faculty of Health Sciences. You have traveled a long journey to get here, and you have experienced all kinds of trials and tribulations, ups and downs, and finally you are here today, this morning. Give yourself a round of applause for this achievement. And in arriving here at this first and important peak in your career and your journey, educational journey at least, you've had the support and help of many, many different people. So I do hope that as you celebrate, a main theme in your celebration will be that of expressing gratitude, of showing how grateful you are to all the special people who contributed to you succeeding in whatever challenges you had to overcome to graduate today. And of course, one of the key participants in this journey of yours were your family, your friends, neighbors, partners, all the people sitting on the right of the hall. I want to thank you in supporting our graduates. I know that you yourself would have had many challenges in ensuring that they succeeded in getting this degree. Give yourselves a round of applause. And graduates, as graduates of the University of Fort Hare, as I listened to the oaths taken by the health sciences professionals, it really offers all of us an opportunity to reflect and think about the kind of professional you're going to be. And I do hope that as a graduate of Fort Hare, that you will uphold the highest ethical standards, the highest levels of integrity, both in your personal life and in your professional life. That you will make the University of Fort Hare proud by demonstrating that as a graduate of this university and as you go forward in whether it's in work or further study or whatever you choose to do into the future, that those values of ethics and integrity you will hold strongly and express them strongly for the University of Fort Hare. I have your promise on that. Do I? Do I have your promise? Thank you. And then of course, many of you have had support also in terms of funders, donors. Some of you have been supported by your families. And of course, many of you would have been supported, for example, by NSFAS and by many other funders and donors. A very big thank you to them. When you joined the University of Fort Hare, you registered in a faculty. And for you today, the graduates of today, you would have registered either in the Faculty of Health Sciences or the Faculty of Law. And there you had interactions with many different people, the academics, the lecturers, the professors, We heard about all the work done and the successes of the moot courts. You would have interacted with administrators and so many people. Put your hands together to thank all of those people in the faculty who helped you. But of course, when you register in a faculty, you are also in the faculty in the University of Fort Hare, and many support services in the university would have supported you. Some of you may have stayed in residences, you would have certainly used the library, you would have had the benefit of ICT, and many different facilities and services that supported you in the university. I would like to ask you to really put your hands together to thank all of those people, big and small, that helped you. And of course, today is a special, special day for you. And this beautiful graduation event that was put together also required the efforts of many different people in the university. First of all, I want to acknowledge the Office of the Registrar, and in particular the Deputy Registrar, Academic Administration, and his team that would have invited you to this graduation and facilitated many different aspects of it. And then also to all the staff in institutional advancement who are responsible for organizing the event. I want to also express our thanks to ICT for all the services provided in the hall, including the live streaming. And then, of course, many people like the ushers, the security, the admin staff, the support staff that you have seen all around the hall that have made this function what it has been today. Please put your hands together to thank them. So in conclusion of this very beautiful graduation ceremony, the University of Fort Hare thanks you as the graduate for having chosen the University of Fort Hare to undertake your studies. And today we also welcome you as our alumni. And of course, we encourage you to continue to support the university, whether you are in employment, whether you continue to do further studies. We hope that you also pay it forward to students who are here and into the future and support the university as we go forward. And so with that, I know you will be partying, and like they say, partying very hard, but let me also just say, do party responsibly. Just a moment of madness can have a big impact in your life. So do enjoy your day. It's a special day. Remember to thank those that you must thank, and however you celebrate, do so safely, and all the best.
Under the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Fort Hare, I now declare this congregation dissolved. I will request the congregation to stand and to remain standing as the procession leaves the hall after the singing of the national anthem. The university choir will lead us, the congregation, in the singing of the national anthem. University choir.
Sing